Cinema Sickness here with another Game Boy Pickups video for you guys. Got some pretty cool stuff recently in the mail and also some goodies from J Street Video Games. So, as always, let's just dive right in and see what I've recently got. So, first up, we'll take a look at the 3 games I picked up here from J Street Video Game. These were all $2 a piece, which is why I grabbed them. Ran in there because I was actually looking for something, which I did end up actually getting offline. So we'll take a look at that. But again, just ran in there looking for something else. But I was in there, had to look through their games, and came across 3 Game Boy Advance games for $2 a piece. Figured, what the hell? I'm gonna grab them. They're only $2. I'll pick them and check them out. So first thing I want to talk about is a game that I actually really haven't tested out yet because I need to give this a good cleaning. It's giving me some issues when I try to play it. So I'm gonna clean the hell out of this, and we'll see what I think at that point. And this is The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius Jet Fusion. Again, I haven't really played it, so I can't really give you guys a review. I don't really know what to say about this one. If any of you guys have played this game, leave a comment below, let me know. But it's a Nickelodeon Kids game, so I'm probably I'm gonna assume I'm just walking around collecting things, since that's like every Nickelodeon and like Disney game and stuff I've played. So I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I gotta give this one a good cleaning. Apparently Joey made a mess of his cart, and now I gotta clean it all up. So gonna get some rubbing alcohol out, and I'm sure this will play just fine, because it doesn't look bad inside. We'll see. I don't know. It doesn't look like it needs much of a cleaning. But anyway, I'll test this one out later, so we'll see. So I also got Disney's Treasure Planet. Now this was pretty cool. This appears to be about like an RPG, and I didn't play too much into it. Just kind of played a little bit, walked around town a little, collecting some things, of course. But again, kind of like a top-down sort of 3D perspective, and again, it seemed to be an RPG type of game. And I'm actually looking forward to playing this one more. The controls are really smooth. The animation was really good, and that really helps when it comes to an RPG for me, or an RPG for me, because I'm not, I'm not so much into them all that much. I mean, they're okay. I mean, the Zelda games and stuff are interesting. They're all right. They're not my favorite type of game out there. So when it comes to RPGs, good controls, good graphics, all that stuff really help and sell the game for me, because it's something I'm not really into all that much. So the more you can do to kind of say, this is good, you should try this out, I'm interested. Plus, it's Disney's. That's always a plus. So, actually looked pretty good. I'm looking forward to playing this one some more. So, definitely glad I grabbed that. And this was interesting. This is Operation Armored Liberty, which I had no idea what this was going into it. I was like, I figured it had to do something with war. And it does. It's a tank game. And just like every other tank game I've ever played, it's alright. Unfortunately, it's a lot of just kind of driving around, like not really much in the way of terrain. I'm just driving around this like flat land. And eventually you come across another tank and you gotta shoot it. You can't waste your ammo. There's like landmines you gotta avoid. Kinda boring, but that's the way these tank games usually are. And it felt like old tank games I used to play on like my Windows 95 and stuff back in the day. It's just alright. You probably kill an hour or so with it, and then you're gonna be like, I'm done with this. So, if even that. I only played the first level of it, and I was like, and I'm finished. So, Operation Armored Liberty, it's not bad, it's just what it is. It's a tank game, so it's okay. Alright, so that was everything I picked up from J Street Video Games. That was it. That's all I grabbed, but I did get some goodies from Listia, and I guess eBay as well. So, first thing I picked up here, this is from Listia. And, by the way, I've said it before, and I will say it again, please, if you're going to send somebody something hard, like a video game, do not put it in an envelope like this. This is not proper protection, and I can't tell you how many of these I've received that are simply just this, with like a hole just like that in the bottom, and the game completely missing. And that's because when this goes through the sorter machine and whatnot in the post office, it just like crumbles right over it, just rips this right out, rips the game right out. So this is bad. Do not send games in that. I'm surprised it actually arrived. But I'm glad it arrived because it's a pretty cool game, and that is Earthworm Jim Hail to the Galaxy. This is pretty cool. It's just an 8-bit version of Earthworm Jim. If you play the great 16-bit Earthworm Jim games, which, I grew up on those games. I loved them so much. I mean, the first The first Earthworm Jim I played just like religiously. I played it all the time on the Sega Genesis. I used to play it all the time. And then I played the second one a lot. I don't think I ever owned the second one, but I had friends who had it. I think I rented it and stuff like that. So I've certainly played the second game a lot. But the first Earthworm Jim, man, I had that game and I played it all the time. It was so much fun, so hard. I think I made up to like maybe like the hell level, and like I've never passed the hell level. I gotta play that game some more. So very cool. And again, this is like an 8-bit kind of version of it, and it plays pretty decently. It's not great, but for an 8-bit version of Earthworm Jim, surprisingly, it works out pretty well. So very cool. Very happy to have that. And a fun game. Very cool to get that free off Listia. All right, and then also free, once again, off Listia, coming in a case. I love when that happens. We have Solar Striker. This is fun. This is a shoot 'em up, and a shmup, as people are calling them these days. I don't like that. I just shoot 'em up. I don't really, to best of my knowledge, I want to say I don't have any other shoot 'em ups for the Game Boy, and that's including, you know, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. I could be wrong. Like in my head, I'm thinking that can't be right. How do I have all these games and no shoot 'em ups? Maybe I do, but I can't think of any. But this one's definitely cool to add to the collection because this was fun. I was having a blast with this. It's, again, one of those games where you pop it in, you think, oh, I'm just going to test this out really quick, and you find yourself like, oh, I'm on like level 6 now. You just keep playing and playing and playing. It's a lot of fun. The bosses were pretty cool. Definitely a decent game. I was really, really enjoying this one. Who put this one out? Oh, this is actually a Nintendo game? Yeah. I don't see any other any companies on here. So yeah, this is actually a Nintendo licensed game. That is awesome. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend Solar Striker. Was there like 16-bit or 8-bit or well, like, was there any console releases of this? Do you guys know? Leave a comment below. I'm not, you know, again, I'm a Game Boy guy, not super into consoles. So leave a comment down below. If this had a console equivalent. Was this on Nintendo, Super Nintendo, anything like that? I'm kind of curious because this was a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend it. Fun shooting game. All right. And then also from Listia. Last thing here I got to show you from Listia. This is cool. Definitely excited about this. And wait, I got to put something on the... I just realized I never put the backpack on it. There we go. Got to show it to you guys complete. This is cool. We have a beautifully pink Game Boy Advance. Look at that. I actually had the battery off of the back off. So very, very cool. Look, well, look at that. That is trippy right there. Crazy. So Game Boy Advance, very awesome. And definitely cool with it being pink because my SP is also pink. So I got this whole pink thing going on for my Game Boys. Why? I got the pink one for a really good, the SP for a really good deal. That's why I got it pink. And when I saw this one on Listia, I was like, well, it's pink. I got to go with my pink theme. So very, very cool to have this. This is actually, believe it or not, the first Game Boy Advance I actually owned, this very model, the pink model, because back when the, not the SP, but the Game Boy came out, so the Game Boy Advance came out, I wanted to get one. I thought it was awesome. Had to pick one up and grabbed one. Unfortunately, all the stores I went to a couple stores in my area, they only had pink ones. They had every store I went to had a couple in stock still. They were selling out pretty fast, but they still had some. They just didn't have any other than pink. Unfortunately, because I had to stop at the stores in the evening. I had to go after I was done. I was in college at the time. So when I was done college, I had to stop at the stores. And by that time, everybody was like selling out. And all anybody had left was pink. And I was like, well, the hell with it. I'm going to get a pink one because I wanted one of these so bad. So I had a pink Game Boy Advance for a while. And now I got one again. Very cool. And the reason I wanted this, I mean, why would I want this when I have an SP? Because, oh my God. I tried playing a game on here. How did I ever live with this without the backlit screen? It is such kind of garbage. I mean, like, look, you're trying to play it in the light. It just looks horrible. It's all dark and, oh, plus it's not a rechargeable battery pack. You just burn through double A's. So anyway, very cool. And the reason I wanted this was because of something I got off eBay here. And I took it out of the package already because I've already tested this out. I want to make sure it works. And this is this beauty right here. A Game Link cable for GBA to GC. This is awesome. This attaches your Game Boy Advance to your GameCube and lets you use it as a controller. See, there's the little controller port for the GameCube. Hooks up to the top here. It's a strangely tight fit, but anyway, pops in there, and there you go. You plug it in, and now you can use this as a controller. And that's awesome, because as you guys know, I only have my GameCube for my Game Boy Advance player on it, and I kind of don't really like playing Game Boy games with, get it out. There you go, with this controller right here. Doesn't feel right. And yes, you can play with the D-pad down here, but it's like, it just feels weird, because it's like, the D-pad needs to be up here. With it being down here, it feels really weird to play. I don't really like playing. I was having a hard time playing games on this. And every time I hit the left and right button, guess that'd be the right, yes, the right button, I would hit the Z button, which brings up the menu. So I'd always be playing, and I'd be hitting the Z button like crazy. Drove me nuts. So I do not like playing with this. Not a fan. That's why I really want to get this, so I can play the games properly. And I've been playing my games with this, and it feels awesome. It feels like I'm playing on my Game Boy, but on my TV. Really cool. Now, I do know they actually made a controller. It was a third-party controller. I don't think it was Nintendo. It was licensed by Nintendo, but it wasn't made by Nintendo. But it's a third-party controller that actually was specifically made for playing Game Boy games, for playing Game Boy games on your GameCube with the Game Boy adapter. And it's awesome. It looks like an old it looks like a Super Nintendo controller. It's really cool. It's basically this, but changed design, and it just only has a D-pad. It's really awesome. I really want it. The thing goes for like $200 online. Can't find one for cheap. Hopefully someday I'll come across one like at a flea market or something. If I do, I will definitely grab it. I really want that controller badly, since the only thing I'm using my GameCube for is to play Game Boy games on. I'm not playing any GameCube games on it, only playing Game Boy games. I really want that controller. That controller was specifically made for playing Game Boy games on your GameCube. I want it. But for now, this definitely works, and I've been loving playing my Game Boy games with this. It's awesome. It feels right. I can also attach this to my SP, but the SP, I like playing it on the go. On the go, the small, playing like this, it's fine. I don't have anything wrong with that. But there's something about being here, in the library playing. I like having a little bit wider of a controller. I did hook it up to that. It just didn't feel. It feels right when you're looking at the screen like this, but it didn't feel right looking, at a screen. I don't know. It felt off. So this is awesome and very, very cool. So new Game Boy using it as a controller, got for free off Listia, and the cord was like a couple bucks. That's all it cost me. Maybe $5 that including shipping total off eBay. So awesome deal. So all right, guys, there you go. That was it. That's all the Game Boy stuff I picked up recently. Some really cool stuff. Again, some awesome games here. Definitely looking forward to playing all of these some more. And this has become a lifesaver for my GameCube. Very excited about that. So all right, guys, there you go. That is it. So like I always say, guys, thank you so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, not usually a Game Boy video, but a new video from me every single day, plus bonus videos like this, hit that subscribe button and you will get one. And also, if you're not already over at cinemasickness.com, head over there, check it out. I got my entire Game Boy collection listed over there. If you want to see every game I own, you head over to cinemasickness.com if you're not there already, and you can check that out. And also, if you want to get yourself some free goodies, also off Listia. It's an awesome auction, like point-based auction website. I love it. It's how I got all these games for free and the Game Boy for free and stuff like that. Very, very cool. Down below, there will be a link. Use that specific link. That specific link just for me. If you use that link, you will get 1,000 free starter points simply just for signing up if you use the link down below in the description of this video. So if you want to sign up for Listia, use that link. 1,000 free points just for you guys. So, all right, guys. Again, that is it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next Game Boy Picos video, my next Daily Stickers video. See you then, guys. Bye.